It's Wes Peterson in the back seat. Those nuts will spin. 0.8 liter 6-cylinder engine, 1152 cubic inch.
Don't put it on film yet.
We built the.
That's encouraging.
Dismantle it, reassemble it. Actually,
Just push some oil through. That's about 2 pounds.
The Bear Collection family.
The Bear Collection.
And we're standing in front of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which brings back lots of memories.
Yes, well this is the original Chitty Chitty Bang Bang automobile built in 1921. And it is the inspiration for the children's book that became the movie and the Broadway show. And the connection is Count Louis Zabrowski built this car by taking a 1910 Mercedes double Jane drive chassis and installing a World War I biplane engine in. 18.8 liters, 1152 cubic inch. And then he built this body for the purposes of racing at the Brooklands racetrack in England. And he was dissatisfied with this performance the one day he was out, and he took it home, parked it, and built another one. And soon thereafter, a couple of years later, he was killed in a race. And so we built a total of 3 Chitty Chitty Bang Bang cars. This is the only remaining one. The other 2 have been destroyed. So that's what we're looking at here. The cars were disassembled for parts and broke down and found new owners and whatever, and they're just gone. Parts may remain, but this is the only complete vehicle.
Well, I was very excited about it. It was like, it looks exactly like I remember. Wow. It was so cute, and I never heard the engine. That was impressive.
Yes, yes.
So how many cars do you take care of?
Well, this is one of about a few more than 70 vehicles in the collection, and they range in years from 1901 to there's a late model Bentley in the collection, 2007. Bulk of them are early 30s classics, but we've got a few race cars, some early brass era cars, some later sports cars, and just some other fun things.
So which one do you consider your baby?
Well,
I know you have one.
There is a Duesenberg in the collection that I just think is just killer.
Yeah?
And
Do you have it here today?
No, we do not. The only car we have here today is this one. We have had the car down here in previous years. This is the 15th consecutive year that the Bears have had vehicles on the show field. I was told recently by Bill Warner that there are only 3 participants in the Amelia Island Concours that win every one. We're one of 3 participants that have attended all 15 shows.
So, how do you get a job like this?
Well, yeah, there we go. I just have always been rabidly interested in antique cars, and my dad was involved in a local car club. We didn't have old cars, but he had a passion for them. And one of the guys that was involved in the club had a little restoration shop in central Pennsylvania. And I started working there in 7th grade. Started cutting his grass and sweeping his floor.
I kind of figured it was like a story like that.
And
like old school.
I went to college, got a degree, but I just didn't want to be an engineer. I just wanted to play with old cars.
How do you clean them?
Well,
don't you like avoid water or not?
Yeah, well, you typically avoid water. The idea is not to get too dirty.
Well,
they've come up with a lot of really nice products today. If you've got a decent paint finish and you get a nice coat of wax on it, you come to an event like this, it gets dusty on the truck or driving here. It's called a quick detail, and just kind of wipe it off with a microfiber cloth. They're a lot easier to maintain than they used to be because they've come out with much better car care products. Because as you can see, there are a lot of crazy fools here that like to play with antique cars.
There are so many cars there. I'm like, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm most excited about this one.
And this is one of our favorite events to come to in the year. It's just a nice, laid-back, beautiful setting.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out.
I got a question too.
He has a question.
Sure.
Do you take the cars around the world? Because there are like 3 or 4 more events.
Well, we have several times we've had cars leave the country, but we haven't done it in a long time, and it's a lot more complicated and involved with customs, and you worry about the trip over.
Somebody maybe damaged it or taken it.
We've heard that there was a car that went to Pebble Beach this year, a really nice Rolls Royce with the original factory luggage in the trunk. And it went there, it was there, but by the time they got home, the trunk was empty. The original luggage was gone. And no one of course knows what happened. And you hear things like that, and you think, is it worth it?
So you're also a guard.
Oh, most definitely we are a guard. We just delivered a car to the High Museum of Art in Atlanta, Georgia on the way here for a special display called The Allure of the Automobile. And we're a participant in that. We were honored to be chosen to be part of that. And yeah, I flew down simply to guard the car as it came off the truck, and my boss said, you stay there until you're comfortable leaving it behind. So yeah, that's also part of my job.
Well, I sure appreciate you taking the time to do this.
My pleasure.
It's very pleasant, and I've been like, I just want to take some pictures now.
Oh, please do, and there's a lot of other great stuff out here to enjoy as well.
There it is.
So have a good time.
Thank you.
Yeah, my
Appreciate
pleasure.
that.
Nice to have met you.
Oh, your hands are
Yo.
And that's it for SearchAmelia.
Stand on this, put your other foot there,
Yeah.
or you can do it this way, whatever, and then put one over there and then sit down on it. And hold on to the steering wheel would be the thing to hold, and I'll help you as well.
I'm pretty agile.
Okay. There you go. You did really good. You did that easier than I do.
Well, I'm a tad smaller. Okay.
So now you want to get rid of your Miata?
Well, no, I'll keep my Miata. But this is pretty cool. I don't think they would trade with me though.
I don't think so either. I can talk to Gary.
And I still don't think he'd trade. This steering wheel is awesome. Oh, my kids are gonna be so jealous.
Between the two of us, Phoenix, lucky